No, just kidding. Just treat people cool. Everything's great. You guys are great. So I'm going to start off by first off inviting my co-host here on stage. So if I could have a round of applause for Mariana. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You excited to be here?
Yes, of course. I'm so excited.
We're super stoked to have you guys here. We are going to be going a little bit through this for you guys. The people that have been here for the first time ever and don't know what cosplay is, you're like, yeah, okay, cool. It's on the schedule. There are a lot of people there. I'm just watching. So people make their own costumes. They make them out of anything and everything. One year we had a guy make a really nice armor out of pizza boxes, but he painted it really well so it looked like metal. So people go home. It's usually a hobby. They create the most amazing game characters. They bring them to life. They make the costumes, and then you can walk around and be like, oh snap, there's that guy from Dark Souls that keeps dying. We actually have one of those guys here, and you're about to see some pretty kick-ass armor as well. So, should we get the show going? You want to meet the judges?
All right, let me introduce the judges to you. So first off, our first judge is from Denmark, Mr. Fabian. Come up on stage.
A big round of applause for Fabian. Welcome, sir.
Hi.
So yeah, Fabian, what brings you here to the amazing DreamHack today?
Alan told me to come.
As he usually does? As he usually does.
And
Well,
this cosplay thing going on that I kind of like too. Yeah.
I think we're all here for that today, like right now, right?
Yes.
So how about you introduce yourself a little bit to our lovely audience today?
Oh, my own mind if I do. My name is Fabian, also known as Sigrid. I am a cosplayer who specializes in metal, as you might have heard. It's not my first time here. I've been here at DreamHack for quite some years by now. I've been competing almost every year the past 4 years or something like that. And finally they invited me as a judge, about time. So, but I'm here to help judge all the nice contestants and have a good time. And I hope you'll enjoy the show and all that shit. Yep.
Thank you very much, sir. You may take your seat. So next up, we are presenting all the way out and in. So I'm going to present our next judge, who comes from the mighty country of Sweden. Yeah, you like Sweden, don't you? We just had a really great honor because Toka Cosplay is our next judge, and she recently won the Swedish Cosplay Championship. So a huge round of applause for Toka.
Welcome on stage.
So Toka,
Thank you.
welcome.
Yes, Alan. Thank you.
Yeah, so you've been coming to DreamHack a while. What are the favorite game series that you like to cosplay from?
Cosplay from? Mainly Blizzard. Can I just say Blizzard? Do I have to pick a game?
You don't have to pick a game.
Okay, Blizzard.
We have any Blizzard fans out here? Well, World of Warcraft is pretty popular out here.
And there's a game called Overwatch or something.
Yeah, you guys like
No.
Overwatch? 50-50? If you actually go into the exhibit area, there's a Reaper Mariachi cosplay on that nice billboard exhibit. This is the genius behind that cosplay. So, without further ado, I'd like to say thank you.
Thank you.
A huge round of applause for Toka, everybody. And last but not least, I will also be introducing from Norway, the amazingly talented and, excuse me, Princess Tina Marie Reese as Princess Zelda from the Legend of, no, from Twilight Princess. So there are a few good reasons that we decided to invite you, Tina. Most of all, it's kind of the history. So, for example, now you all notice that the Complete is now sponsoring DreamHack. And back in 2013,
Yes.
That was your first DreamHack?
That was my first DreamHack, yeah.
And you were invited by
Complete
to be in the booth
to be in the booth, yes.
as the first cosplay event that you did here.
It was pretty much the first thing. Like, there was barely any cosplayers back in the day, and DreamHack didn't even have a cosplay championship, so it has progressed a lot over the few years, and it's amazing.
So now that if you go back from 2013 to now, how do you
Yes.
feel the comparison is with cosplay?
I mean, it can't even compare. It was like a little small contest at the Complete booth. It was really cozy, and there were so many amazing talented cosplayers back then as well. But now we have this big stage where we can present our craft, and it's totally amazing.
Thank you very much, Tina.
Thank
A
you.
huge round of applause for Tina, everybody. Now, as we get through, I would like to present to you the categories and what's about to happen. So, our main sponsor is Webhallen. Yet again, they've been supporting the main show for cosplay here at DreamHack. We're super stoked to have them back. They help support cosplayers with both electronics, fans, and everything else. You'd be amazed what people can do with an iPad and creativity. So, they're going to be sponsoring the prize pool. We have a best prop category that is 2,000 SEK. We have a third place that is 5,000 SEK. And we have a second place with 10,000 SEK. And a final first prize of 15,000 SEK for the grand final champion. Is that good?
And for all of the prizes, everyone, the single person will receive 2 tickets of any event at DreamHack, just excluding the transportation.
Yeah. So we're super stoked to have Webhallen here again as our sponsor. We're super stoked to have our judges. But I'm guessing that you all would rather see some cosplayers rather than a host. Are you ready?
Are you completely sure that you're ready? Because you're in for a great show. We have some amazing cosplayers waiting in perhaps a little bit of nervous, a little bit of excitement. Probably mostly excitement.
Mostly excitement.
Yes.
So, ready to start the show? Yeah?
A big round of applause!
Here we go, everybody.
Enjoy the show.
So, now introducing the first cosplayer, Svarsdotter Cosplay.
Cosplaying as Catherine Proudmore from the game World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth.
Thank you, Svarsdotter Cosplay. Next up, we have Addie's Cosplay.
Cosplaying as Jaina Proudmore from the game World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth.
Just look at the next one. Thank you, Addie. Next up, we've got Darkest Tears.
Cosplaying as Tyrate Whisperwind from the game World of Warcraft.
Thank you very much, Darkest Tears. Next up, we have Venus.
Cosplaying as Ciri from The Witcher.
Thank you very much, Venus. Next up, we've got Paxby Cosplay.
As Dawn from the universe of Pokemon.
Thank you very much, Paxby Cosplay. Next up, we have Teresa.
Cosplaying as Alex Straza from the World of Warcraft.
Thank you very much, Teresa. Next up, we have Soyorsa Cosplay.
Cosplaying as Lilith the Siren from Borderlands 2.
Thank you very much, Soyorsa Cosplay. Next up, we have Karo Solo Cosplay.
Cosplaying as Yennefer from The Witcher 3.
Thank you very much, Karo Solo Cosplay. Next up, Evie Cosplays.
Cosplaying as Maya from Borderlands 2.
Thank you, Evie Cosplays. Next up, we have Isuni.
Cosplaying as Alice from Alice Madness Returns.
Thank you, Isuni. Next up, we've got Simon.
Cosplaying as Draven from League of Legends.
Next up, we've got Desk Killer.
Cosplaying as Desk Killer, the savior of all boring desk setups. Thank you, Desk Killer. And next up, we have Mad Cat Cosplay.
Cosplaying as Elizabeth from the Bioshock Infinite game.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Princess Asu.
As Princess Peach Toadstool from Smash Bros. Brawl.
Thank you, Princess Asu. Next up, we have Colbell Cosplay.
Cosplaying as Magda from Diablo 3.
Thank you very much, Colbell Cosplay. Next up, we have Isalika.
As Umbreon from the Pokemon universe.
Thank you very much, Isalika. Next up, we have Luca Holtz.
As Scrake from the Killing Floor 2 game.
Thank you. Next up, we have Nimdra.
Cosplaying as Sylvanas Windrunner from the World of Warcraft.
Thank you, Nimbra. Next up, we have Juxu Dragon Cosplay.
Cosplaying as the Necromancer from Diablo 3.
Thank you, Juxu Dragon Cosplay. Next up, we have Elibai.
Cosplaying as Yoko from Tengen Toppan Gurren Lagann.
Thank you, Elibai. Next up, we have Marukito.
Is Katsuki Bakuyo from My Hero Academia.
Thank you very much, Marugito. Next up, we have Isambi.
Cosplaying as an Enderman from Minecraft.
Thank you, Isambi. Last up, but not the very least, Drama Queen Cosplay.
Cosplaying as Elizabeth from the BioShock Infinite game.
Thank you very much to Drama Queen Cosplay.
So before I get on to it, let's just get the Desk Killers remains off the stage. Did you enjoy the show? There were some pretty impressive cosplays in between.
Yes, very much indeed. And some very cute ones as well.
Yeah, E-Zombie, man.
I'm not
years.
biased.
It took years to
I'm
build
not
that
biased.
cosplay.
I'm not biased.
So right now, for those of you that don't know the process, our judges have already prejudged all the cosplayers for the long duration of the day where they've talked about how they've made their costumes, how everything has gone on. So we are about to send the judges into the backstage so they can deliberate on who's going to win. They have a little bit of time to think, so judges, sneaky judges. A fun fact, he actually took his armor one day and threw it down some stairs to prove it was indeed metal. The stairs did not survive.
Not to mention the fact he almost broke our dressing rooms earlier.
Yeah, well, especially now that we're doing the cosplay, we've got the amazing judges, everything else is going on. We'll let you know a little bit about what has happened with DreamHack Cosplay so far and what's going to happen tomorrow. So what did we do yesterday?
Yesterday, we had our cosplay open. I just want to say that you guys that were there yesterday, I see some of you out there as well from yesterday. You were an amazing audience. And some of you, of course, it's your first day. You're like, what is cosplay all about? I hope you got a good little insight on what cosplay could be all about, because this is a good taste. This is a good taste.
I thought the show today was amazing, but some of you might not have seen the show yesterday. And we thought that it would be really nice to actually showcase the cosplayers that came yesterday and couldn't make it here today. So by the graces of our fantastic content team, we would like to show you a video of yesterday's shows, both here and also the one that was held in the complete stand. Do you want to see it? Then we'll let you see it. Be right back. Wow, am I glad we have a TV in the back so I know when to go on stage. I was just watching the thing going, oh wait, that's us.
Yeah.
So right around now, one of the things that you guys have always like enjoyed about the show is that when we get here, we love to introduce you to the cosplayers. We've shown you amazing cosplayers. So just to rehash the prizes real quick,
Yes. So
and
we-
the additional ones that we
and
just...
the additional ones, yes. So as mentioned before, we have 3 categories in total. We have best craft, which is divided in 1, 2, and 3. Then we have best prop, which also has 1, 2, and 3.
No,
One? Just one?
yeah, one.
Just one?
This is best prop, third place, second place, first place. But our judges were a little bit impressed, and they impressed on us the necessity to honor some of the people that came here to the event. And we, of course, listen to the experts. This is why we bring in the judges, the big guns, and Fabian, the metal guns.
The big ones.
So we decided that we're going to be adding some judge favorite categories. It's a little tradition, so they're going to get some tickets to any DreamHack event they want to attend,
Yes.
and some goodie bags. And
That
we also
too.
have some merch from the DreamHack store for them. So DreamHack appreciates everything with cosplay, so we want to just make them happy. Are you guys excited to know who the winners are?
Before we get too ahead of ourselves, just because we say it's the judge choice, it's not just one of the judges, like decidedly, like one person. Each judge pick one person each. So 3 of them are gonna be judges' favorites.
So that's pretty cool. Each of our judges had someone they thought was cool in a sense, a unique way. And they kind of like discussed it a bit and decided like, can we just give 3? And we were like, of course you can. Everyone here was amazing. My personal favorite is E-Zombie. I'm just gonna say it. I don't play that much Minecraft, but the way he was looking with the glow on the eyes coming up the stage, man, that Endermen are scary, bro.
Are you just ripping off my biased reaction?
Not that biased. Minecraft is a great game. You can build anything.
I hope he's some
But would you like to see all the cosplayers again? We would love to showcase them for you. So if we could please get all the cosplayers back on stage so the crowd can see you again and give you a big round of applause.
And form a nice, beautiful line.
We're gonna run out of space, which is not a huge problem. If you could double stack, that would be great.
I can also just like sit on the edge of the stage. if
That's
it
one of the
needs.
best things about hosting cosplay with DreamHack. You get to say stuff like double stack, and you instantly think about PUBG. The guy's in the double stack. Second window, and then you get betrayed. China number 1.
Yes, it's going great. Yeah.
So we're getting everyone here in line and happy. They're the best. Biased host is biased.
No, not biased. Can you sit? Can you sit down?
We're just gonna get the Enderman in position.
Let's get you over.
Can we put you here in the middle? You guys can pop out a little bit. So ladies and gentlemen, could you please give a huge round of applause to all the cosplayers from the DreamHack Cosplay Championship.
You all look fabulous.
So, now that the weather has changed outside, it's probably sunny, since everything is great and wonderful. We would already like to invite the judges on stage, since they are ready to make their deliberations. So if you could make a hole for the princess, the prince, and the warrior. Front and center.
Good to get you back on stage. So, who I will be handing off this torch to?
So Fabian will be beginning.
Yes.
So the procedure now is that we're going to let the judges present the winners with their argumentations and everything ready that they feel like.
Yes. But first,
The judge favorites, right?
yes, actually, we had some that didn't quite make it to the end, but still, left quite an impression at us judges, which we were allowed to claim a prize of the judge favorite. And I will start off with my favorite cosplay. and it's Azuni with her Alice cosplay from Alice Madness Returns.
Zuni?
Go up and look cool.
Congratulations, Azuni. So next up, I think Tina has some words of praise.
I do. So, my personal favorite award goes to Addie as Jaina Proudmore from World of Warcraft.
Congratulations, Addie. Thank you very much.
All right, and my favorite one is from the same game. It's Yuxu Dragon as the Necromancer from Diablo 3.
Congratulations, Jukso Dragon. It was also a huge pleasure to see someone bringing back the good games like Diablo 3, like old school but still cool. That was the best.
All right, and now we will move on to best prop, and later on the top three. And I don't know, Alan, if you explain that we have been meeting all of the cosplayers one-on-one, looking at their cosplays and all the nice details. So, best prop goes to Colbell Cosplay.
Congratulations.
With her nice headdress, with all these details, the symmetry, the proportions, it's just lovely.
It is amazing. Congratulations, Colbell. If you may return to the lineup. Make it sound like they're criminals. They're not. The only thing criminal here is their talent.
Yeah.
They must have stolen it.
So, should we move on to top three, Alan?
We shall.
We want to know, right?
I really want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know what your opinions are on this, because I have my own list. You guys have your own list? You have your favorites? They're all great, right? Yeah. Best crowd in Europe, man.
All right, so our third place goes to a cosplay that it looks simple, but the details are so clean. It's so spot on to the reference. And we have Iseluka as Umbreon from Pokemon.
Congratulations, Iselika. Third place.
All right. So now it's time for almost first place, also known as second place. Are you ready? Oh, that's what I like to hear. All right. This cosplay was really clean made. It was, really true to the reference. And on stage, she showed the anger true to the character. I would like to see Fanny Magorito as Bakuryoko, something from My Hero Academy, for second place.
Congratulations. You gotta love the Danish accent. Congratulations. Like up close, the grenade hands are insane. Are you all ready to know who the first prize winner is? Yeah? Have all the cosplayers been amazing? Cool, then I'll let Tina take it away.
Will do. Well, this cosplay was amazing. Great attention to detail. Looked like the reference pictures, and it was overall just plain amazing, okay? So, are you guys ready for the winner? That's what I like to hear. So, let's do this. The first place of DreamHack Cosplay Championship goes to Darkest Tears as Duran the Whisper Wind from World of Warcraft.
And now Tina will pass on the ceremonial check. Congratulations. She seems happy. Are you happy? Okay, that seems pretty happy. So could we get the best prop? Third place, second place, and first place? Do a little photo shoot. Did you guys enjoy the show? Awesome. Did you have fun? Are you looking forward to DreamHack Winter? Yeah, especially the kid over there. He's like, yeah, boy, let's go. So without further ado, I'd like to thank all of you for everything you've done for us as an audience, making sure that they were well received. Back in the day, years ago, we'd have to say, clap before they go on, clap before they go off. You guys did it naturally. It's one of the things that we love about DreamHack. You appreciate the craft. You guys are all part of the spirit of cosplay. So a huge round of applause for yourselves.